Okay.
She's good. You know she is.
I've said a bit of wording, that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody.
If that sticks, I'll just
5, 4, 3.
Oh Gott, das auch noch. Geh schon mal nach unten.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country.
Warte. Ach so, das ist das.
What they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social
What?
problem to the top of the list.
Hä?
Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy.
Was war das?
There
Also,
simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No.
Soll ich lieber wegschauen? Ich weiß, ich kann ja nicht ganz
Affairs of
wegmachen.
the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a
Noch zu
return
den schalten,
where
ne?
you could safely walk the streets
Ja,
of
ich bin
community
versucht, aber nein, ich
life,
mach's mal
looking in
nicht.
through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife. Or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, bugger out for a moment. Jeremy, your bloody gimp's escaped. Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
I'm sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in his box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You've got back in your hip space.
And whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Not.
Clive, I am not having this again.
Ich weiß nicht, soll ich dann lieber auf ihm bleiben? Okay, das ist natürlich lustiger.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Was, das bewegt sich? Oh mein Gott.
Ah! Really locking down the police's position on morality. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary and menacing a swap. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Titwank. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously, Titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank, Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise
Oh,
party.
what?
Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we'll try to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank, Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that,
Ah,
Jay.
war zu spät, scheiße.
Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris. One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news.
Aber war zu lang, ja, oder was, oder wie?
Current system, Jez.
Alter, was?
It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh.
Mann!
Not now, fellas, I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Fucking way, Las Bolitas!
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes? Tony? Tony, I mean, we were literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
Puh, okay.
That went well.
Yes.
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the Vision Mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't, though. You won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip. When the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bin.
Was soll ich runter machen? Das?
This is a new. 10 seconds, everybody. Open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome's Black, I'm Megan Wolfe, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College, who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
It's theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle
I
believed.
just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I. We often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. Put into context,
I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah? Because in a way, she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote.
Hmm.
We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go with this old democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we valley well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at
Ah, ich hab nicht gedrückt, scheiße.
Hey, friendship.
Dear diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary.
Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist.
Gary the Fist.
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Just keep going for fuck's sake.
Right. Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist. Not today.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? What do you mean not today? My arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right. Who are you to stand up to me? I, Gary the Fist. And you're just a sad little girl with two gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Yeah.
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all three of you. And I don't have any friends of my own.
Was? Wie 1? Was soll das heißen? Ich auf 1? 2?
Take a look at me.
Hä?
Take a little look at my face.
Ich weiß nicht, was das soll heißen. Mal 6.
I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be cheeky.
Hä?
If you work as a team.
It's my choice to be mean.
Ich verstehe das nicht.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that little voice.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your crew laps. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great.
Ich verstehe überhaupt nicht, was das mir hier sagen will. Entschuldigung, also vielleicht bin ich ein bisschen dumm. Ich muss irgendwas im Takt, aber ich weiß nicht was und wie.
Hitting women is wrong. Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate. Life can be cheeky. Yeah. Just work as a team. It's your choice to be me. It's my choice. So stop now. Make a different choice. Listen to that inner voice. Friendship! Yes!
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Dawson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Was vergessen noch zu nehmen. Alter, gar nicht mehr dran gedacht.
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about...
Muss ich das überhaupt zensieren? Eigentlich nicht, oder?
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
Okay. Segmentbewertung C. Na gut, Übertragung abgeschlossen. Alter, das ist echt nicht so leicht. Holla die Waldfee. Okay, ADD war ich. Alter, was war denn hier? Eintöniger Schnitt, teilweise Zensur. Zensur verpasst, teilweise. Okay. Zensur verpasst. Perfekte Zensur. Mittelmäßige Zensur, frei von Störsignalen. Dein Schnitt war okay. Okay. Ich irgendwas... Kann ich noch... Oh, okay. 0,6 von 0,8 Sekunden des Audiomaterials erfolgreich zensiert. Keine Störsignale. Okay. 3,1. Okay. 5,2 Sekunden langweiliger Schnitt. Da hätte ich mehr zensieren müssen. Okay. 0,3 Sekunden zu spät zur Werbung. Okay, alles klar. What?
Right, mate. Final thing you gotta know: if you want to buy something, you just click on it and it go ka-ching. But there's no refunds. No refunds. So take care, make sensible decisions. Don't be like that.
Okay. Was können wir denn verbessern? Satellit der Liebe. Endlich ein Satellit, der schneller antwortet als seine Mutter. Was heißt das? Ich weiß nicht, was das bedeutet. Autopieps. Oh, geil. Interferenzfilter. Oh, geil. Groovy VM. Musik. Okay. Das ist auch schon. Macht das. Ich kann es auch ganz schlecht lesen. Also, ich denke mal, ihr auch Spielsachen. Okay. Spielspaß bei der Arbeit. Dekoration. Okay. Und Reparatur. Okay, das kann ich mir eh nicht leisten. Wir kaufen einfach mal den Satellit der Liebe. Wir gucken, was passiert. Zack. We have the technology. Habe ich gerade das Achievement bekommen. Das seht ihr nicht, aber ich habe es trotzdem bekommen. Okay, wir setzen mal fort, wenn das Achievement weggeht. So, warte mal. Ich irgendwas von sehen gerade eigentlich?
Saying I'll do what I can, that's all.
Oh shit, you will. She's good, you know she.
Ah, nee, okay, das können wir vielleicht ein andermal machen. So, ich würde sagen, das soll es erstmal gewesen sein für diese Aufnahme. Ich würde fast wetten, ich mache noch eine Aufnahme, weil das macht echt Spaß. Es ist echt nicht leicht, aber es macht Spaß. Und ich glaube, es gibt 3 Level. Ich weiß nicht, was 3 Level heißt. Das heißt nur noch einmal broadcasten oder was. Ich informiere mich gleich mal. Wenn das so ist, dann mache ich das vielleicht gleich noch. Ich danke auf jeden Fall sehr fürs Zusehen. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet viel Freude von und wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge oder gleich geht die Folge sofort weiter. Vielen Dank. Ich speichere und beende mal. Macht's gut. Tschüsschen!